because once the salary is increased,
Uh-huh.
all those who sign the new contract
Right, right,
have the higher salary
right,
than those who have this the old contracts.
right, right.
Yeah, so that's I just want to at least when the salary is increased, then everybody will get the increase. It's not just the new contracts because normally is that these new contracts are newcomers, right?
Right,
and
right.
then we who had been staying here for 20 years,
Right, right.
and then we miss the increased date.
Oh.
So we are left behind. So
Interesting.
Yeah.
So every 2 years you have to renew the contract.
Yes.
And then by law, when the contract is renewed, you have to get the higher salary.
No.
Yeah, you do. If your employers aren't doing that, that's illegal. If they renew the contract, they must increase the salary.
No, they have to based on the immigrations. It's written in the immigration. Let's say the salary is $350, and next contract, if the salary is not increased yet by law, so we remain $3,750.
That's illegal. That's actually not in the law. That's illegal. No. Every time the salary is increased, even if whether you change your employers or you renew your contract after the 2 years, you must increase your salary. Every time. Doesn't matter whether you were here long time or not.
Yeah, what I mean is, if the salary is increased by the law, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So those people who had signed a new contract,
Yeah.
they are the only ones to get it. But me, if I miss. I mean, I had been working here for many years already.
Right.
So if I miss the date or the month of the increase of the pay, if I miss that one, so my salary is still there. But I will only get the new salary if I recontract.
Right, after the 2 years.
Yeah, after the 2 years.
Yeah. So right now, what is your salary then?
For 310, I think.
4,300?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's about the rate now. Maybe it's just changed to 4,400.
Yeah,
Again.
so I just after
Okay.
a few months of the increase,
I see.
so I renew, so the salary is still there. So what I want is that if possible, once the salary is increased, so everybody will get it.
Right.
Everybody, no such thing as that's your old contract. You have to get the salary because of the old contract. Something like that.
Right. Yeah, that's problem of decide. Oh, we change it all now, or we grandfather. That's so bad. Yeah, that's awful. But then when you sign the new contract, you should get the new salary.
Yeah, of course.
Good.
That's the new. But
Good.
sometimes it's quite. Sometimes it's quite not fair. It's not fair.
No.
Yeah.
That's frustrating. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's it. And, And another one is about this long service. According to what I heard, is the long service, we only get the long service if the employer don't want you anymore.
No, that's not right. If you finish, if you finish 6 years, they must give it to you whether you continue or not.
No,
by law, yes. By law, I've spoken to the government, yes. If you finish 6 years, whether you go back to the Philippines or change employers or still work with the employers, they must pay you long service. It doesn't matter. Yes.
But because when I finished my 6 years, I asked about that to my boss, and my boss said that I will only give you that if I let you go. But if you go away, I will not give you, because no employer wants the employee to leave. The boss will want to. If the boss wants you to leave, then of course they will give you. But if you go, no.
No.
So it's written in by law?
Yes, they must give it to you. And that's why many employers terminate maids at 5 years. Because if you reach 6 years, they must pay. Now, sometimes it's because the employers are lied to. Sometimes the agencies lie to the employers and tell the employers they don't have to pay. Other times, the employers want to manipulate you and not pay it. So, and also a lot of employers in Hong Kong don't fully understand the laws. But no, by law, after you finish 6 years, they must pay you.
So where do we get that
information?
Yeah, or
let me look it up.
In the written one.
It is written in the law. I will look it up, and I don't think I have your number, but I can send it to Vivian, and maybe Vivian can share it with you.
Yeah.
But yes, it is written into law, and all laws are in English in Hong Kong, so you can read them. But yes, by law, they must give you the long service pay, whether you continue or not. Many employers will threaten you because they know you're scared, but by law, they must give it to you. And if they refuse to give it to you, I even told your friend there, go to the labor tribunal. Go to labor tribunal because they must give it to you, period. So,
okay.
So.
I feel better.
Yeah, this is a very common problem, unfortunately, in Hong Kong. Many employers don't want to pay long service.
Yeah.
They're Chinese. They're very stingy. That's a very culture.
Because that's what they say. They said that the law is that if they don't want us, then that's the time they can give. I mean, after 6 years. That's what they know.
I think they're wrong. They're either wrong or they're lying.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah. So I will double check.
Yeah,
and
you.
I will get the official law and the article number, everything else.
Yes.
And you can show that to them and say you have to pay.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. So yeah, I mean, this is a problem of many employers, and many employers get out of it by maybe you finish 5.5 years and then they terminate you, so then they don't have to pay. So,
yeah, but this will pay for the severance pay, right?
Yeah, the severance pay usually is like they pay for your ticket, and if they terminate you immediately, they have to pay you a month's salary as well as some insurance and holiday fees and everything else. So that's something else if it's terminated.
Yes.
But once you reach 6 years, whether you finish with them and go back to the Philippines or you change employers or you continue, they must pay. They must.
That's good idea. I mean, it's good information.
Yeah. So
no, I can hold on to that.
Yeah. So yeah, I will find the original article and I will forward it to Vivian and say you have to share it with
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Give me your name again.
Lydia.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I'm really bad at names. Whether they are Indonesian, Chinese, English, I always forget names.
Okay. That's
So
I want to ask.
Yeah, that is you're not the only one. Let me tell you, very many employers try and trick their maids into not paying. So, yeah, many employers don't like to pay long service fee because they think it's expensive. But no, if you finish 6 years altogether, they must pay you with the same employer. I mean, if you change employers, like you work for one employer 2 years, another employer 2 years, and another employer 2 years, then no, there's no long service pay because they're all different.
Yeah,
but if same employer for 6 years, they must pay. Period.
Yeah, that's good. Well, that's the. I thought Viviana asked you because I told Vivian about it. She didn't ask you.
No, maybe she's too busy studying because she has to prepare for her test. So yeah, she didn't ask me. Sorry, I would have asked. I would have answered then, but no, she didn't ask me. No, but no. Long service pay is for anybody who worked for the same employer for 6 years. They must get it. So I will find the exact wording and I will send it to Vivian.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, maybe 2 weeks because Vivian is taking her test next week, but yes, I'll just tell Vivian, send this to Lydia.
Yeah, a lot of us needs that actually.
Yeah. So then when she sends it to you, you can share it with all your friends here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's important to know. Yeah, and also to check if your employer starts giving you problems. There are many things like the union here or Mission for Migrant Workers or things like that have done these kind of legal proceedings before and who can help you. So if the employer starts to be really refuses to pay, then they can help you in labor tribunal. They give you advice and things like that, and then they can make them pay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it's very bad that living together, staying together, and then when it comes to money, fight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
It's yeah, which is why I think also many maids are afraid to bring it up. Because they want to say, yes, by law you're supposed to do this, but I'm in your house, so if I make you angry, I'm in trouble, right?
That's really, especially if we have lots of these debts in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Then we have to just listen and work.
Yeah.
For the money.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be very difficult. Yeah. Well, how long have you been in Hong Kong?
I'll be 7 years this July.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
After 6 years, I asked my employer. Then she said, no, it's by law.
I will find the actual law and I will send that to you.
Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, is that it? Did you want to talk about anything else about your life in Hong Kong?
No, Actually, I'm okay.
Yeah? Yeah. Do you like Hong Kong?
Yeah, because it's a happy place, you know. And we have friends, and I mean,